And that was the intro. Thanks.
Very good.
I was trying to think of something, fresh, unique, different. You show all the Bond movies at the intro, but this is the Silver Screens Fun special. This is the 007 ranking of the Bond movies, because for, I think, since February or January or March, we started talking Bond movies on me and Anubis, and then Walter joins us eventually. I mean, sorry, Jenna Greenvale. I'm bad with...
his name is Walter, so
yeah.
Okay.
I live a double life, so just
Jedi is just his Bond name.
Yeah.
My name's Jedi Bond.
But anyways, we've been covering the Savants on Savants. We've been talking about the Bond films. Why? Because Bond is Bond. He's a fun film franchise, and it's something fresh and unique. And I don't think, to my knowledge, you told me you'd never done a Bond ranking in Anubis or Jedi. Is that correct? That's so correct. This is the first experiment with it. So
yeah, my list, I've had it for a while since we first talked about it, so nothing's really changed. I did change a couple things around, but outside of that, like, I've never actually sat down and talked about like all my Bond films, and like I've talked about certain ones, obviously, but not as a ranking. So this is actually a new thing for me.
Yeah, Same here, because like I say, I randomly talk about it, bring it up in conversation, but never done the just splat out, because it's kind of like what Anubis did a while back. Just went through all the iterations of Godzilla, and it's like nearly 6-hour video, but I enjoyed it though, regardless, and it was brilliant. So yeah, so this will be a first for me.
Yep.
Yes, and in fact, do we want to start? How do we want to start?
Well, there's 25 films. We'll start from the bottom, of course, from 25 up to number 1. We've all gone through and ranked how we see them. This isn't to say that anybody else's list might be different outside of us. We may or may not have some similarities. I know for a guy like Kevin Lambert, my films at the top are not his films at the top. So, but certainly this will be fun. So I think we'll start with Jedi because he is our guest, on here. So we'll start with him. And at 25, what do you have, sir?
Okay, well, at 25, surprisingly, not surprisingly, this is actually not too surprising. I have Octopussy at number 25.
Whoa!
Wow! Right.
Oh, can somebody kick this guy off the fucking thing already?
I'll do you one better. I'll just go right now.
Oh my God! Woof! This will be interesting.
I told you, look, you never know what the holds with someone, And
you're spiting me, aren't you? You're just spiting me.
Despite you would be an enjoyable thing, because I know I'm going to get on this again.
All right, so why so low? Why is this one so low?
Okay, it's crazy because you would think it wouldn't be that low, but unfortunately,
do you have the cover for that one, Alvin?
Yes. Give me 1 second. This is Octopussy's cover.
Do you know what number 25 for me is?
What?
Quantum Songs.
Makes sense.
Oh my goodness. And you're gonna hate me because I got that higher than Octopussy.
Well, obviously.
Yes. But you don't know how high I have it on.
Oh, here it is.
Right.
Number 5, I'll throw a shoe at you.
So there's the Octopussy there. Whew. Wow, I did not see that coming. This is already kicking the show off hard and heavy.
Okay, to say that, this is kicking off the show fun and different.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't hold any grudges. No. Sometimes.
it just shows that that's. Remember we said this. Yeah. Well, see, as I said, what you might have on your list as far as top ranking, maybe at the top line. So it's like, yes, there you go. So, but yeah.
So I didn't catch. So what was it about this film that you just really didn't like that much?
Why did you not? Why did you put it on number 25?
Okay, the initial reason is this. For some reason, between for your eyes only and A View to a Kill, for some reason, it almost seems like Bond kind of I don't know. And trust me, it has some great action scenes in here, especially at the beginning with the jet flying into the warehouse.
Yeah.
Stuff. But I don't know. It just seems like it's, I don't know, just grabbing at things right now. It's like it's running out of fuel. And it's funny how I'm saying that with A View to a Kill. Seemed like that should have been the nail right. That, but no, this one just didn't appeal to me. And I think the other thing is the name itself. I mean, who calls a movie that in the first place? I mean, I put it like this: you could go so far as call a character the name Pussy Galore, and it's like, okay, that's gonna fly on the radar. But when I heard this film's title years ago, I was like, did someone actually put that as a title for a Bond film? You know, which would not be so far off, but it's just like you got away with that. So it's just like I say, it's just bottom because it is how I feel about it.
That was the name of the book. It was Octopussy and the Living Daylights. So they took the book and split it into 2 movies.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I get it. I mean, that's fine. Like the name is odd. I remember when I think it was after For Your Eyes Only, when they announced Octopus, he was like, well, that's a weird name for our movie, but we'll see how it goes. All right. So, Alvin, do you want to go next or have me go next?
Do you? Okay. For
your pick at 25, do you want to go first or me?
So you're saying you're going from, if I'm reading this right, you're going from
25 to 1. So for the 25 would be your worst to your favorites.
Okay. It's gonna be fun then.
Yes. Yes.
Basically, Jedi did say the one that's on my worst. In fact,
well, I can't really say it's the worst. I mean, like I say, I've watched it several times, and it's like
I'm not talking Octopussy though. That's the thing.
Right.
But
so what you got?
What you got?
Oh wait.
I think he's trying to find the cover.
Okay.
I've got it. I gotta share the thing. That's why I'm trying to make sure and find the right one. Okay. But this is my number 25.
Okay.
Okay.
Why I chose this one is there's a lot of like running amok with this movie that make it so crazy and bad. It has an okay score from two singers. I can't think of their names at the moment, but then you've got also these character. It's like it's a hit or miss at times because there are moments with this movie where you have characters that are likable and you have characters that are unlikable as well.
Quantum.
I just think that this one just ends up in that group of movies where it's one I don't watch often to say it. And also another reason why I say it's like on the bottom is because there are some scenes in it. It's like just grinds my gears with it's like his second movie is not the best. A lot of fans don't like it really also.
Well, you can keep it up because that's my 25 too. This is a piece of shit fucking movie all the way around. And it's a shame because I love Olga. I saw her in Hitman and then Centurion, and like she's a great actress and very beautiful, but this movie just falls flat. It has no life. It's uninspired. you barely see any of the gadgetry that we ever see in any of the other films.
That's another reason for sure.
Yeah, it's just so lame. Like, it's almost like nobody wanted to do this fucking film. Nobody's interested in it. Certainly not the and I think it's one of the shorter ones too.
Yeah,
so which is
this one of the Bond
film.
Give me a second. I just want to check that, but keep talking about.
No, it's the shortest of the Bond. That's one thing about the Bond films. They usually run close to 2 hours or over, over 2 hours. I mean, the last one was like close to 3 hours. So it's like you would think it would be.
Yeah, it is. It is. Dr. No is the second shortest, coming right underneath it, but I'm sure we'll get into it.
So I mean, this one is definitely the bottom of the list, which is surprising that Jedi would have Octopussy below this, but that's okay.
Yes.
So let's move on to 24. Jedi, where are you at with 24?
Okay, 24. When we was just talking about this, my number 24 is Spectre.
Spectre, wow. Wow, even that goes like right
now. Okay, didn't
okay.
Wow, okay. I hit a nerve there with that one.
Are you sure you're a Bond fan?
Yeah, trust me. When we get up higher on the list, you're gonna be like, yes, he is a Bond fan, but yeah, this one.
You said Spectre. Okay.
I mean, you see the one the list that I post on on here, you'll see that's like, yeah, it's yeah. And you
tell it easier way to say is tell us why you chose Spectre.
Okay. Well, I can tell you easily with this one. I went to go see this when it originally came out, and I'm thinking like, okay, it might be slightly better than Skyfall, But when I got into it, it's like, okay, we're getting to a good pace, and then all of a sudden, I lost about 15 minutes because I fell asleep. It got boring. It really just dragged. And I seriously fell asleep.
Yeah, I agree. This is one where I fell asleep. I think also when I fall asleep sometimes when watching it.
And you want to know the ironic thing about this? I did a double feature with a couple of friends to see this with the Peanuts movie, and trust me, the Peanuts movie was a hell of a lot better than this.
Wow. Okay.
That was it.
And
that goes like segment exploding right now. I might have to take it to the hospital. It's going.
See, I gave you wait a minute. I gave you guys fair warning. I let you know.
You sure the fuck did. No, you didn't. You warned us, but you didn't warn us. This is great. This is crazy madness. This is madness.
Spectre is, in case you're curious how long Spectre is, it's 2 hours, 28 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Olvin, you're up. 24.
Save the day.
Oof. Man, Jedi's coming in hard and fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. I didn't expect this at all.
Bringing that big BBC into the house.
24. I have it somewhere. I'm looking at the posters. Okay, there it is. This is my 24.
Okay.
Why? Because oh god, the death of James Bond. Really, you have to kill off the character in the cinema to the fact that Bond should not have died this early. I mean, 24 films in, or 25 at this point, and you kill off a Bond character. Don't get me wrong, villains in this movie were pretty fun also. Rami Malek's character, I think a lot of people thought, wow, it came out of left field with Malek as a villain. I mean, that was a really good choice for a villain, but I mean, and then also did kind of, in a sense, fall back to the roots of the older stuff because you had the gadgetry and all that stuff in it. But I mean, it's not. This is one I don't think I've gone back to watch since seeing it in the cinema. That's
correct. Same.
I don't even.
You can keep it up. This is my 24 as well. And I'm 100% with you. Like Bond to me is like Godzilla and Toho. You cannot kill off Bond. That's like should be a no.
Yes.
Huge no. Plus, I think this is the one that introduced that he had a kid, which I thought was stupid as fuck too. I didn't really like that.
Yes, yes, I agree.
And again, like the gadget did come back a little bit, which is fine. Daniel Craig was not a bad Bond, but it's easy to tell he's been bitching and moaning for the last couple of movies that he just didn't want to do it anymore, and you could just tell he's like fed up. But the reality is, the studio and the makers should have forced him to say, "Look, you don't have to be Bond anymore, but we're not killing him off. We're not doing that." And but they did, and I thought that was the dumbest fucking thing.
Well, if you want to know what my 23rd is, you might as well keep this poster up because that's my number 23.
All right. Well, we're getting up there now.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, then 23 for Alvin. What is yours?
Hope you guys don't disown me anytime soon.
I don't know, man. Like you're on thin ice already to start.
Yeah. Pussy. A classic.
Okay.
Hey, look, you gotta follow your heart with some things. That's all.
You do.
This is my 24.
Okay.
Really? Wow. Okay. Well,
Wait, sorry. Wait, you said 23, right?
23. Yeah.
But I'm saying 20. This is your 23.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Moonraker.
Hey, go. Hey.
The story just goes flippity flop at times with this movie.
I don't like Moonraker that much either.
Moore's casting is really done. He's probably the best part of the movie, I would say. Even Moore's casting is not enough to save this movie.
Okay.
Why also Moonraker is not that great for me is because it also has Jaws in it for the second outing. Also, and I think Jaws is underused. If I'm Bond, I would not have killed him. I would have kept him around for a couple more movies. I mean, I don't want to go into the video games much, but Jaws is in the video game stuff of the Bond universe as well. So it's pretty common that you see a Jaws type villain or bad guy in the movies. But I would like that more in the current generation because he just left that fun, ominous, dark, scary presence with the film. I think the villain is okay. He's not the best either. And Hugo Drax, played by the great Michael Lonsdale. But that's
your opinion. Yes, and you just stick by it.
Yep. Okay. Well, my 23 is A View to a Kill.
Okay.
And of course, my reasoning for that is talking about characters going to waste. Christopher Walken as a villain gets wasted so much in this film. And no real slight to Grace Jones, but she's not very convincing as a henchman to me. Like in that sense, like even as an evil Bond girl or whatever you want to call her, she was never quite that convincing to me in that regard. The story is the weakest, and that's really kind of at the end of Roger Moore's era as Bond. So I think that was more of another guy just kind of checking out at that point. So it just wasn't really there for me for that particular film of the Bond's era. So
I mean, I'm gonna make sure to put the poster up for it.
Sure.
Yeah, hit it up, so people will know. I don't see how someone not know what he's talking about, but I mean, it's there, It's well, I guess, like I say, I guess you might as well disown me, you guys, because my
22.
No, View to a Kill is way higher than that. So
no, I'm sorry. Were you giving your 22?
Oh, my 22. Oh, well, that's easy. That's On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Now that one is a little higher than the ones I just gave you, and
so now Owen's gonna kick your ass.
Okay, that's good. It's a big ass, so you don't have to really.
No, I don't.
But no, the movie is. You think I would? I mean, it would be lower than what it is, but it's actually, pretty decent for what it is. Considering that it's higher on the list than the three I mentioned. And I mean, even though the film is not that great in my mind, I feel like it missed the point, because this is the one where Bond, actually falls in love, gets married, and he marries. He falls in love with Emma Peel, basically. Diana Rigg. So, it's, and then the fact that in the end, it's a downer, because I don't know if I want to give. I won't give spoilers alert. Something tragic happens at the end. I won't say what it is, but it's.
Yeah, I just hear you said Majesty as your next one. As your.
Did I say that?
You said Majesty.
Who?
Yeah, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Yeah, On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah, 22 is his. Yeah, for that one.
By the way, I just got the View to a Kill. I just realized it didn't have it, so now.
It's okay.
Well, what's your number 22 then?
Okay. First off, this was A View to a Kill.
Yeah, that whole scene was ridiculous.
Okay. Let me see. My 20. You mean my 22?
22.
Yep. You're 22.
Okay.
Patch 22.
Did you not make a list, Alvin?
Yes,
like
I
I
did.
told you to. Okay.
Oh no, he made a list. Come on, he would not. He would not make one. He's more responsible than that.
Yes, I am.
Under his ass.
I mean, we got plenty of other movies open, so it seems like he should snap them out of here real quick.
I feel like, most of Pierce Brosnan's would be at the.
Well, it depends. Some people like Pierce Brosnan as a Bond,
Yes,
so.
do, but that doesn't mean all of his movies were that good either.
I feel like Pierce Brosnan was a letdown.
Yeah, he was. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but there was too much hype going into his era.
I feel like Timothy Dalton got the short end of the
He did.
And he should have kept on being Bond, because
yeah.
In a way, I think I'll agree with you on that. I think he should have, but that was just my opinion.
It's kind of where it goes sometimes.
Timothy Dalton's a better actor than
This is my 22.
Okay. Spectre. Way low.
Yeah, Spectre, that's good.
Spectre just does not deliver. It's like Jedi said. It's one of those films.
He just gave Walter a bunch of shit for having it so low.
But his is a little higher, though.
I don't know. Quantum of Solace is the one you hated.
That's the one I really hate.
And if you were gonna say where it's at, it's an average on the ranking tier maker that we.
You're gonna be surprised where my Solace is at.
Solace, I hate.
Well, my 22 is Moonraker, so I'm right down there with the rest of you with that one. So, and really, the funny thing is that the reason why I don't care about Moonraker that much is because, one, it's in space, which is stupid as fuck anyway. But even though Austin Powers made fun of that fact, but when you bring up Jaws, Jaws was sort of like this menacing villain guy who ends up falling in love with this chick. And again, that's another thing I think Austin Powers kind of played with the parody. But this was just a weird Bond film to have. I just couldn't stand it. Like I still can't watch it despite loving Roger Moore. It's just one of my least favorites from him. So
it's probably, I would say, if it's one that's on TV, probably, hey, I'll just flip the channel.
The cast for Spectre is amazing.
Something. Yeah, I love Spectre. It's
21, Mr. Jedi.
Christoph Waltz, I forgot he's in that.
Oh boy, he's already thinking.
No, I don't have to think, because I'm about to blow your minds. My number 21 is Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it's Quantum of Solace.
No good.
Oh, that's fine. It's low enough. It shouldn't be higher than everything else, but
it is Quantum of Solace. Yes, and I tell you
okay.
what,
Now here's my question though. So why is it this one gets a more pass for you compared to some of the other ones that are underneath your list?
Maybe because it. Well, to tell you the truth, now you mentioned you brought up some good points about the film, but it is one of the shorter of the ones, which kind of disappointed me. But at least the beginning, it starts off raw and real with the chase scene, which
yes, that's correct.
I love that moment.
Bond's chasing after White, who escaped MI6.
Well, the guys that he has White in the trunk, but the guys that work for White are chasing after him, and I love the way it starts off. It zooms in on the
Virginia's up 14-0.5.
the mountain part of it. And you hear this just rumbling a little bit, just like and the music is building up, and all of a sudden it's like, rung, to hear the engines blaring, and it's like, but then it just goes into a clusterfuck with the story itself, and I'm just like, well, I mean, hey, it's not that it's bad, but at the same time, the ending ends, and I'm like, well, it's over with, but I mean, still has some qualities to me that I'm satisfied with, but yeah, it's surprisingly up there higher than these because these ones were too long, in my opinion. The latter three, so.
Okay.
It's long, yeah.
Olvin, number 21 for you.
Number 21, you had it just a little bit ago, and that is this one right here, A View to a Kill. It's like you said about walking, It's like the kill walking off, and it's like wasted a care villain. Oh my gosh, Bond, get your act together. Had they fixed some of the issues, with this film, it might have been actually well received with the fans, but
yep. Yeah. Well, my number 21, and I'm sorry, Olvin, is On Your Her Majesty Secret Service. But there is a caveat, and we talked about this when we did the Living Daylights review. I've kind of grown for a little bit more appreciation for the film and Lazenby because it does set the tone for who Bond becomes throughout the rest of the entire franchise. Yes. And it's the only one where you really have like a very dark ending where, of course, he loses his wife. So I can still appreciate a little more for what it set, even though it was done after Dr. No, but I can appreciate what they did with Lazenby. I wasn't really crazy about Lazenby as Bond, but I thought that little quip at the beginning where he's like, well, I could be like the other guy. But that was good, so like I do have appreciation for it, but this is not one that I will watch all that often at all.
I'll never watch it again. Just like Quantum of Solace.
Because he was
Saw it, I've not seen. We went to the fucking theaters for that piece of shit.
Oh, God. I feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry for me. I don't know why I did that.
My God.
It's Olga's fault. Fucking chick.
Yeah, I agree. Quantum of Solace, 25. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 24.
Yeah. Number 20 for Jedi.
All right. We're getting into the heart of things now. And we mentioned Pierce Brosnan, and here's one of my least favorite Pierce Brosnan films, which is Bond. It's which one it is? No, which one is that's no, The World Is Not Enough.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I hate everything Pierce Brosnan ever done.
Okay.
I like the side quest over here that's talking every time.
Hey, but I mean, she's on to a period. But no, this film, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This really showed over my eyes about Bond's persona in terms of when it comes to women, especially because it's like I didn't realize how much a misogynist, really. He just loves sex so much. I didn't realize how much he did love it.
Did you not watch any of the Sean Connery Bonds?
I think that, but I think I know what he's saying. Like Brosnan really laid it on. Like Moore was generally a guy that was known for all that, but Brosnan purposely did this most blatant stuff. Like, I thought Christmas only came once time a year, because that girl, what's her face from
Denise
Starship
Richard.
Trooper? Yeah, she was Christmas. That was her name.
Right.
But you could have left that up because I'm jumping in because that's my number 20 as well, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So Jedi and I agree about where that's placed.
Okay.
Now, I did like Sophia Loren. I thought she was really good as her double, like, innocent girl, and then she became like the villain at the end. I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, it's a pretty forgettable film, really.
I swear to God, all the
We ready for my number 20?
Yep.
Hit
Yep.
20. Hit it.
Or waiting on.
I think number 20 is going to surprise some of you.
Please
May
don't.
not be. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty much surprised everybody when I said octopus for like number 25.
Yeah, you fucking killed us with that one. That was like a hell of a start.
I stole your soul. I'll eat your
This
soul.
is my number 20.
No!
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, really?
Yes.
Diamonds are forever.
Damn, dude, you put man. Really?
Dude, Jedi just had a heart attack.
Bruh, come on now. You serious?
Yes. Yes.
Damn, dude, wow. Bruh, you killing my childhood now. Damn.
Okay. In all seriousness.
Okay, well, yeah. What is your reasoning
Yeah,
for
just-
putting
yeah,
it here?
Yeah, nothing.
You kill off. It's like the death of Blofeld. You shouldn't have killed him. Like, you should have saved. I would have moved him to the honor. I would have injured him enough. Well, you don't kill him. That's right. He doesn't kill him in this one. But in all seriousness, I think the reason I don't like it as much is because it's a slow pace. It's a slower pacing for Connery. Connery's at the end of his tenure as Bond in this one. Also, you can tell that he's aged pretty bad, I guess, in a sense. I mean,
Well, he was in his 40s. I mean, Sean Connery was early 40s.
Connery.
but I mean, I just there's parts of this movie that are okay that I like, and then there's parts that I don't like. I mean, but
I mean, I can kind of understand because, when I think back, I thought it would have been a bit higher on my list too initially, but I can't really say that it really blows me away.
I kind of agree too, because they got the space shit going on at the same time, and yeah. Good placement.
But I would say also one of the reasons this character, I don't think that Bond girl is as attractive as, say, the others also in Jill St. John's character.
True.
Wow.
And if you're Bond,
See, now Jedi is going through like his pain.
I'm looking at my list. It's like, wow, you got that really low. Wow. I'm just like, okay, well, hey, I stole your soul. Might as well steal mine. So.
64% on Rotten Tomatoes.
All right. Okay, go ahead. You can finish. What are you saying?
I think Dr. Metz, whatever the character, the Russian guy, whatever, that's Blofeld's Blofeld also. I think
if I recall, is this the one with the two dudes that are like assassins that run around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forgettable. Yeah. Bruce Glover's a mainstay though for this. That's the dad of Crispin Glover. If you weren't aware.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I just don't think they had good villain choices. You could have had somebody menacing, dark, evil, scary. And I think you're getting in that era with the Bond stuff before.
Do you think the story was too simplistic for you? That might be the case.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily, figure out. It's like, and it's also like a revenge style at the beginning because he's trying to find in the opening. He's like, he asks Marie, who's a girl, is sunbathing out. He twists her, you know what? And then he also punches a guy in a casino at blackjack table, and then something else happens. And it's like, also, I didn't care much, but it's okay why there's a doppelganger of Blofeld. So there's like a clone of Blofeld if you watch the movie. In the opening, there's a clone made of Blofeld also. It was shown in the intro also, in case you're curious.
Okay.
He killed the clone in the intro. But yeah, that's my number 20.
Number 20. All right. Number 19, Jedi.
Number 19. All right. Either you, Neko, or Olvin are going to be either painfully surprised or just like, really? We mentioned Dalton, and coming in 19 is The Living Daylights.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding.
No.
Wow.
That's number 3.
No, I mean, if number 3, look, I put it like this: if we lived in an alternate universe, number 3 would be A License to Kill, but we don't live in that.
All right, well, give me your reasons why this one's so low.
Okay, and trust me, I mean, rewatching it, I can see some good points, but look, the female character, the Bond Fatale, the Bond girl. The way she said, the way she says, James, I swear that got under my skin. The way she yells that,
she's so cute.
Yeah, she's so cute, but she's so freaking annoying too. Okay,
no, she's cute. I mean,
and funny thing is, and
her cute little accent.
Oh, that accent is okay, but the way she says the way she says James is like, and that's a nice tush right there. I bet that's representing her. I bet you.
This was
a body double, but
yeah,
but yeah, it's still a nice ass.
But no, the picture, I guess maybe because I wasn't familiar with. No, I knew of Dalton, but I don't know, for some reason introducing Dalton as Bond for me, and then I was a young kid, I was like, I don't think I would have liked Bond here right now, and that's probably why my second one's going to be a little different. But like I say, I think I had to get used to him playing him, and it's like, okay, but that's kind of the reason why it's that number 19.
Okay.
I was going to say also with this one real quick, was also this was Brony's introduction to Bond as well, because I had first.
Well, he's in the chat. Yeah. So, Brony, give me your thoughts on this in the chat, brother. I want to know what you thought about the film. And while he's doing that, Holvin give us his number 19.
My number 19 is
maybe Living Daylights is 4 and License to Kill is 3. So.
Yeah, Brony, give us your thoughts on the Living Daylights Bond film.
I think that's it. License to Kill is 3, Living Daylights is 4. But,
what Brony said.
I just hope that we can still be brothers and sisters, family.
This is putting friendships to test.
This is my number 19.
Oh well, I mean, we're still.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm a little surprised.
Correct.
By that
it
one.
is. We were on 19, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I'm just making sure.
Man with the golden gun.
Okay.
It's Roger Moore and Christopher
Lee
and Tattoo.
I kind of like that one.
It's a good one.
Okay, so that is going to be like number 10 for me.
I don't think she made a list. She's just kind of throwing shit out there, but that's okay.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Putting it in.
She's inserting it.
But
okay, so why is this one so low for you?
Why is this one low? Let's see.
Get low, get low, get low.
First of all, we don't get a lot of gadgetry in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is one I plan to show Brony eventually also, because his his second one was Moore's first outing as Bond in Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
Such a really underrated Bond movie if you look at it that
True.
way. But why I say I didn't care as much for this one is because I just think the Bond girl is kind of one of those, it's kind of a forgettable character in a sense. I mean, her name's Goodnight. I had never seen this actress in other stuff. I might if I look around and watch stuff, but I mean, it's one of those. I just don't. I think I like the score for the song is one of my favorites to listen to.
The Man with the Golden Gun.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the.
That's composer to the song too. So yeah, John Barry.
Yeah, I think this is one of Barry's awesome composing movie scores to this film. But I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that it's like Diamonds Are Forever, like I said. There's stuff that I like. There's stuff that I don't like. But overall, I mean, if I had to say why, you kill Christopher Lee of all people, and I think
hey, someone's got to die.
Yeah, I know, but two of the best actors at the generation era. But I think also it's the reason I say it's on number 19 is because I just think you have to have Q in a lot of the movies to be successful also, because if it to quote Q himself, if it wasn't for Q Branch, you'd have already been dead long ago.
True.
So I think the lack of Q, I just think to me it's okay at best. It's decent.
Okay. My number 19, we're going back to Pierce. It's Tomorrow Never Dies.
Okay.
And unfortunately, despite my love for Terry Hatcher, and I do love Michelle Yeoh, but neither one really did much for me in this particular film as Bond girls. And the story is just a bit lackluster for me. It looks like they were just kind of directionless. Yeah, it was just a little bit weird. And I didn't really like the villain that much either. So it was just kind of like all over the place for me with this particular film.
And in case you're wondering what category this is on the tier maker that we're talking about right now, we are talking about the good category.
You basically kind of go from the bottom, D or F, and then you get into C, B, and A. But yeah,
from the bottom to the bottom.
All right, 18, Mr. Jedi.
Okay, 18. Well, this is another Timothy Dalton outing of Bond, and that is License. Did I hear someone die?
Yeah.
I heard someone die. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. It's License to Kill.
That's my number 3.
Let me let Neko kind of just kind of
I'm telling you, she's gonna need a hospital after this.
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm entering people here. I'm not doing.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's higher than the Living Daylight, so that should be good.
That's not saying much considering where they're both at, but hey, that's okay. It's all about your personal taste.
Yes. And the thing about this is the only thing that really sets it higher than the Living Daylights is the composer Michael Kamen did the score for this film, which actually made it worth watching. And trust me, I told you before, the explosions in this film was like, ooh, I love them. I'm like that's what you call like getting you going.
But it had sharks.
Yes, it had sharks. But still,
All right,
that's
fine.
I'm not joking, Jedi. That's my number 3.
He believes you.
This is Jedi that he chose. Okay, I was just pulling up the posters. That's why.
No, yeah.
I forget who's the not the short-haired chick, but the other one. I forget the name of the actress.
Teresa.
Also, Talisa Soto.
Okay, yeah, she's beautiful, gorgeous.
Oh yes, she is.
He's an alien or one of them, I think.
Neither one is an alien. The latter, she was in Mortal Kombat in '95.
Yes, thank you. That's where I remember her from. Yep, Katana.
That movie is beyond a Bond movie. It is an action revenge movie.
Yes, it is. But
well, apparently the Jedi is crap.
It's shit. I mean, right.
Look, at least it's higher than the ones I mentioned earlier. So at least that's a good.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we on? 18? Is that what we're on?
18, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alvin, you're up.
Okay. My 18 is one we've mentioned already.
Okay. So you don't have to talk about it too much, but what is it?
This is fun now. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is
it's fun for you. You're killing me.
I went with The World Is Not Enough for my
okay.
Because Brosnan is this is one forgettable for me at times also. My memory for it's not that great. I think I've only seen this once, maybe of all time, or all the way through. It's been forever, so it's definitely one I probably
like Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, the more I think about it, Neko, like this film. So obviously, like I said, Sophia Loren, she starts out as the supposed victim, right, and then she becomes like this part of the villain because she's like what do you call Stockholm syndrome when she with the villain. It kind of reminds me of that movie with Jennifer Aniston where she was supposedly like deceived or whatever it is, and so that's kind of funny. Okay,
only 51% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
So
that's
you were talking about Sophie Marceau.
Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why I'm saying Sophia Loren, but
and you know this was Desmond Lorenzo. I can't say his last name.
Desmond Llewellyn.
This was his last film.
Yes, and then also another reason why, real quick, is I think it's kind of sad. You feel like this is Robbie Coltrane's also last appearance in the Bond universe as well.
Yeah.
Well, he dies in the movie, but years later, though.
But
I'm not a fan of this movie. So
also, I was gonna real quick. It is also another Bond video game. It's the second. It was the second one, 64.
Well, my number 18, and unfortunately, this will hit Jedi hard, is Diamonds Are Forever.
Oh man. It ain't really hurting me because like I say, when I tell you where that's at on my list, you'll be like, "Well, that's no surprise. You're old school."
What is that? Are you bleeding?
You okay?
She's got a bloody nose. I guess it's dry. It's been really dry because of the weather.
I thought because I was blowing her.
Yeah. Her brain's leaking out because.
Hurt so much.
I was like, no, my brain, my head.
Right.
I'm using the saline, but it's not working.
Number 17, Jedi.
Okay, 17. Where are we at with this? Oh, okay, say this is 17. I did say tomorrow. I did say tomorrow. Okay, no, did I say tomorrow? Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah, it's Tomorrow Never Dies. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, so we talked about that one.
Yeah, we talked about that one, and then you could just pass that over.
Okay, so Olvin, 17 for you.
17 for me. Okay.
I guarantee you the ones that are up higher are going to be that we like the most. I bet you.
I don't think that's correct, Jedi.
No,
this is my number.
Die Another Day. Okay.
It's not, according to fans of this movie, it's not as well received as you would think. This is Brosnan's last outing. sadly, this year, in fact, this last month or whatever, the director of this film passed away.
Yes, Lee Tomor. Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
I actually think this is the only Brosnan film that I liked.
Anubis, he just said his thoughts on Living Daylights. Brony did.
Okay, good. Yeah. Good take.
But the reason why I don't like this as much is we have a cool Bond girl, I think, in Halle Berry. I think this is around also her era of X-Men, if I'm not mistaken, because
yeah.
Yep.
She was in the first one, and then she just a year
Like
later.
Storm.
Yeah. Yes. Halle Berry.
Yeah, she was a hot commodity back then.
Halle Berry to me is a good thing in this movie.
How can you not get away with saying, "I want you to make me feel good"? You know, how can you not get
Halle Berry? Her character reminds me also of Honey Rider, who's the original Bond girl in the universe, because there's a scene where she comes out of the water. It's also in the intro, but
this is an iconic scene.
Yes, it's like I get the feeling at this point. This was right before Casino Royale came out. This is like a couple years after Casino Royale, but I think this is like a soft reboot. Maybe they were trying to do with the Bond movie in a sense, because I don't know. I don't really know why. That's one thing I would like to eventually look into. Why do fans not like this movie as much, as well received? But I mean, I'm just giving my 2 cents on it.
Sure.
I actually think this is the best Pierce Brosnan film that he did.
I have to agree. Yes.
There's one that we haven't listed yet that's above the others.
Well, my number 17 is You Only Live Twice.
Wow.
Okay. You're going to be surprised where that one's at.
Oh, I'm sure I am. But yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of this one at all, really. Even though I like all the guys of Spectre and whatnot in there and stuff, but just never really did much for me.
This is one I will definitely be showing Brony. I will be definitely showing him a lot of them. I mean, I don't know how much of the Craig I'll show him, because I don't. It's going to be.
Well, I think that if you ever show Brony one Craig film, it should be Casino Royale, without a doubt.
I think there are only 2 that come. There's another that comes to mind that I would definitely show him as well, and that'd be Skyfall.
Yeah, Skyfall is good.
You need to see Skyfall for sure.
Okay, 16 Jedi.
Okay, we mentioned this one earlier, and it's like, but it's at number 16, and that is A View to the Kill.
Wow, it's high though. Fuck.
I'm gonna give you a run for your money here.
You ain't kidding.
Why?
It's like I say, this was Moore's final outing, but I feel it's to me it's a lot better than Octopus.
That's crazy.
And it does, and that's the thing. It doesn't have a lot of gadgets in this film, but I think it was sticking more to a rawness, even at this point. Even though there were some silly moments, and everything, but it's just higher on my list, as the saying goes. And like I said, I agree with you mentioned about Race Jones not being so much of a henchman, and even Christopher Walken, the way he dies, he's hanging on for dear life, and it's like he's enjoying that, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, but it's out there. And the funny thing is, this actually concludes my average part of Bond films, believe it or not. So the rest are going to get more enticing and interesting as the list goes.
Sure. Olvin, number 16 for you.
It's like, slap me. I didn't realize
this is my number 16.
Okay.
At least we're okay. Like this is Octopussy now. It's 16.
This is in the.
So I could give you some respect there with this. Like it's still a little low, but hey, it is what it is.
This is in the great category. Also, but I think why I put Octopussy in this category is the listing. Okay.
Yeah, the covers are very good.
Yeah. These James Bond movies do a great job with these movie covers.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah. But the reason why I say
imagine all the things she can do with those hands.
Hey, I wouldn't mind it. Look, trust me. Look, multiple hands. We'll get to imagination.
But the reason I say the Octopussy, why I put it in the slot is, I think this movie has really cool scenes. There's not a lot of negatives for me. I mean, watch the review if you want to see my actual overall thoughts on Octopussy. It's on the channel, so. But I think Octopussy was pretty well done. It's really fun. It's unique. It's fresh, and I think the car scene, where the car chase on the train, where he's driving the car on the tracks, is such a cool scene. I want to see more. That is one scene when I get so jumpy, excited, whatever. With Octopussy, when I see it, I want to see more of this kind of stunts in filmography to this day.
Okay,
great. 16 for me, we've talked about from everybody. For me, it's Spectre coming up at 16.
Oh, okay. Huh. You liked it more than I did. That's cool.
Jesus Christ, knock it off!
Okay, all right. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Okay.
Oh, it's a Cats. I don't know why they're.
Yeah. Well, they might be agitated because of my list too. So I don't know.
No, the black one's been acting a little weird today. Very angry at the other one. I don't know why.
Nah. Okay.
You were saying about Spectre.
Yeah. So I do like this one as far as some of the Craig films, more than some of the other ones, obviously. But it's not like the greatest of the other ones that I like, but certainly decent enough that I have it up with 16. But we've already talked about it a little bit, so we'll go to 15 now for Jedi.
Okay, we talked about this one, and funny thing is, this is okay. Now we're into the realm on my list of the good ones, as far as good to me, and we're gonna go through them pretty well. And like I say, you're probably gonna be surprised, but we mentioned this before. Moonraker is up here, number 15.
So now I'm curious, like, why you like this one as much as you do.
Okay.
No judgment.
This one now is crazy. Well, no, I mean we're already past judgment because knowing that Octopus is at the bottom is like, wow, really? You're tearing out my heart here. No. Now I can let the so-called silliness of this film slip by and everything, but still, and true enough, the fact that it is taking place in space is like, okay, Bond in space. The only reason why this is being done because of the Star Wars craze. That's all the reason why it is. Even though this was based on a novel, it was based on an Amy Fleming outing. So it's like it's actually there. Because I originally thought this film was just something made up just to say let's get the hype train on the Star Wars situation and just make something different with Bond in space. But no. No, the simple fact is it really touches something that's kind of interesting, that here's somebody who did something previously in another Bond film, trying to destroy the world, but trying to create another one, kind of utopian type of atmosphere. And like I say, it's funny how he goes to the reins. It's real, like I say, he goes to the reins of doing this by destroying the planet and then creating a so-called Noah's Ark, in a sense, and I was like, that's kind of interesting take on that. And like I say, not the fact that you see this happening in space, because trust me when I say it is kind of silly seeing that taking place, but everything else that's going on from on the ground up and everything decent, so that's why it's number 15 for me.
I was gonna say, I add on, I remember also reading the novel for this movie, the book, and it's definitely different than the movie. It just, your camera went off.
Oh, you might be doing something. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, it's okay.
All right, it's feedback.
Okay. Anyways, it was my next one.
Yeah, you're next.
15, yeah. Oh wait, is that your 15 there? Whose is that one? Or is that's Jedi?
That's mine. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, Owen, you're up at 15. Yeah.
This is my. Sorry, Jedi got upset again.
Wow. Not so much upset, just more
stunned.
Yeah, stunned. I don't want to say disappointed. Stunned. Yes.
I have
to
quote Mr. Anthony Jordan on this. Why I chose this. He says, and this is in his quotes. He says, Dr. No is like a TV show episode you're watching. And I get the feeling it's like that as well. I agree fully with what Anthony Jordan says about this film. I get the feeling it feels like that at times because you flip. It's like you're watching a sitcom or something also, because you're developing Bond. This is Bond's origin to Sean Connery is but I think this is an okay film. It's not the best by far, but I mean, you establish Bond, you establish Major Boothroyd in this first one. Fun fact, he was not played by Q in this first one originally, but the character is known as Major Boothroyd in his first appearance in this film. He's the one that gives Bond the PPK, Walter PPK. And I think it's okay, this movie, but there are some moments in it where it's like one of those why is it made movies. I like it though, but it's probably one of the most I've rewatched out of all the Bond, like over replayability over and over and beyond. But I think this is okay and a pretty good outing for Sean Connery's debut as Bond.
Well, have no fear. What? Have no fear. This is my number 15 too.
Wait, what?
Dr. No is number 15 for me and Alvin.
I thought it was a different movie.
Wow.
So now that he's already explained it all, we're good. Number 14, Jedi.
You will see where this is at on my list, but I'm not telling you.
I bet it's his number one.
You're gonna be surprised what's my number one. But again,
okay.
My number 14, 14, right?
Yep.
14. Yes, it is Goldfinger.
That is my number 2.
Wow. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's number 14. So it's and it seemed like it would be higher on the list, but
it's man talk, baby.
Exactly. That's why it's man talk, baby.
Okay. And I guess that's enough right there. Then I mean, it has a good soundtrack and everything, but I don't know, for some reason it's still lower than the ones that are coming next to it, But it's got a good, and I think this was the first one of the Bond films to win a Academy Award, believe it or not.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
So, but
I was I think also this is the first one to actually have like a theme song also. Because Go from Russia with Love didn't have.
I was gonna say I thought Russia with Love was
ending with Matt Monroe is the singer who sings the From Russia with Love.
Okay, yeah, it is at the end of. That's right, that's true.
But and also this is our big debut of Shirley Bassey singing Bond films songs. She would go on to do Diamonds Are Forever and Moonraker as well.
Good catch there. I didn't know that. That's good.
All right. That was your Jedi?
Yeah, that was mine. That's mine.
All right, so Olvin, you're up.
And okay. This is my I think 14 or 13. I can't remember. 14. Okay. 14 is Tomorrow Never Dies. That's I think the villain is decent at best. Played by, I can't think of his name right now, but
he's not a bad actor. I remember he's not a bad actor.
No, he's very
pirates and all kinds of. Jonathan Pryce, that's his name.
Yes, yes. Going to Game of Thrones, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think this is an okay outing for Pierce. As I think I like the stunts in this one, like the motorcycle. And there's a really cool motorcycle stunt that happens with Wei Lin, who's the Bond girl in this movie, and Brosnan on a bike where there's a helicopter gunning trying to shoot him down, and they explode the helicopter in a cool way. And there's a lot of, I also like how they include martial arts in this one. Wei Lin and his Lucy.
Well, you knew they were going to do that when they got Yao involved.
Yeah.
Well, I think the reason why they got her anyway, because just like a year before this film came out, she was in a film that came out originally in '92, which was Supercar with Jackie Chan. And it just sparked their interest in her because she's not really a martial artist. She's more of a dancer, but she just learned how to mimic the craft of it. And so they say, well, let's see if we can get this person into this film because she's pretty hot commodity. So there you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, my number 14 is From Russia with Love.
Okay.
I mean, basically from here on out for me, it's a matter of just like they're all decent films. It's just this is just how they worked out in terms of their rankings. But this is certainly a good film. If I recall, is this the one with Pussy Galore? I can't remember.
No, that was Goldfinger. Yes.
Oh, okay. I do remember this one being a very good film and enjoying it. One of the better Connery films for me. So
it's a lot better than I thought it was.
Yeah. So at 14, that's for me From Russia with Love.
This is the one in the beginning of the movie where there's a garden scene and the hedged maze is the training facility. We're introduced to Robert Shaw in the opening of it. Also, this is the one that had Robert Shaw in it.
Yeah, way before he would play what's his name in Jaws.
Yes. I can't think of Jaws' characters right now at the moment, but
I think it's Quint, if I'm not mistaken.
Quint, yeah.
Quint.
All right, cool. 13 Jedi.
Okay, when we get into 10, it's going to be a head scratcher here. So my number, you said 13, right? Yes, it's
13. Yeah,
we mentioned this one before already. It is A Man with a Golden Gun.
Okay.
Yes. Man with a golden gun. Yes. And one of the reasons why I really like this film, at least it's higher on the list, is because the stunts in here, and of course it's a march, but that one stunt that's in here that's so badass is when he jumps on, pretty much does that loop-de-loop on that broken down bridge. And that was such a mathematical stunt that they did. That's one thing about the Bond films, especially back in this day. They did a lot of this stuff for real, but they did have people that they find who can do these things mathematically, do them. And surprisingly, that was done in camera, real stunt, and no special effect or whatever. A real stunt done, what you saw, because like if you you could do it today, but unfortunately, like everything else, everything's so CG'd, you don't know what's real or what. So
yeah, and I did like the fact that Christopher Lee's character, I like the whole idea of like him kind of being like a hunter and like trying to take out people. Like he had like this honor about him as a villain, and he didn't mind like facing people and make it a sport basically. So I always like that aspect of his character.
I keep on forgetting to mention this when we hit the view or A View to a Kill. Whenever we brought it up, I keep on forgetting that was Dolph Lundgren's first big screen movie also.
So
he didn't have and I was gonna say he didn't have no speaking role in that either. He just made an appearance. Yes.
All right. What are we on? 13?
13 with Olven. Olven. Yes. What's your number?
Yeah, Olven, number 13.
We've already brought this one up.
So bring it up again.
But 13 was License to Kill.
Now this should calm Neko down a little bit. I think this should.
Well, I just hired in your ass, but
yeah.
License to Kill is number 3 on my list.
But the reason why it's 13, great villain choice in Robert Davi. He's a big on-screen actor. He can pull that heavy duty role really well at the time. I think Goonies was around this time as well, or a little bit after.
Yeah,
a little bit before or after. I can't remember.
It was after.
Yeah, that. But this.
No, it was before. It was before. I'm sorry. It was before this one. It was before License to Kill. I'm sorry.
But I think Davi plays a really. I like this movie a lot. It's like it reminds me a little bit of Diamonds Are Forever because it's kind of a revenge style film for Bond, because Bond's, he's out to get the man who killed Felix Leiter's wife.
There's a good role by Benicio del Toro in this too.
Yes, very young Benicio del Toro.
I need to show you this one sometime, Brony, for sure. You've never seen this one. You would like this one.
No, I think you might like it. I mean, the score here hits hard. That's why I say I love the composer Michael Kamen on this. Yes.
All right, for me, number 13 is one we talked about already. It's Die Another Day. Pierce Bronson.
I agree with that.
So yeah, we talked about this a little bit. It's one of his better ones that he did, and that's where it is on my list. So, and Haley does look amazing in it, obviously.
Yes, he does.
Haley.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I was telling over that Haley, which one you want to choose, it's the same thing.
Yeah, however you want to pronounce it, doesn't matter. Number 12, Jedi.
Okay, we mentioned this one before, and that was From Russia with Love. Yes. And the thing about this one is that this would have been lower, but in years later, watching it over and over again, it's like this one has a really more. I kind of what you said, Nubis, earlier. It has something washable about it, and it doesn't have a lot of gadgets in it, but I think it's something just robust about how Bond has to do some of the things that were, rampant back in the.
Yeah, I don't know if you would agree, but again, it's been a while since I've seen it, but it's almost like a Casino Royale light. Like it still has that vibe because Casino Royale, like it has a few of the gadgets, but when you think about it. It's like a really true spy movie, and this reminds me a lot of like a true spy movie.
Yes. Mm-hmm. This is, like I say, this was the early 60s, so it was definitely that.
Yeah. Olven, 12 for you.
This is one we have not mentioned yet. And
not be too low what I'm thinking it is.
Oh, no! Hey, hold on, Jedi. It's in the best category though. So
no, my brain
you okay?
is now. No.
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
No.
Are you okay, Jedi?
Okay. Are you drinking water?
Uh-oh.
Oh my. Okay. Wow. Okay. Never mind.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Wow. That really hit me. I was like, what?
Hear me out though.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
It's in the best category, so these are the best ones.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that if it's in his best, then it's pretty high. Like he's probably got a lot of high stuff in his list. So
yeah.
I mean, it looks worse when it's in like numbers, but obviously if it's on that tier maker that we usually use, like it could be a lot different.
Yeah. So for example, but why I chose this one in this part, I think this has a strong villain in I can't think of the name of the actor right now.
I forget what his name is, but he's
the one that's in the Pirates also, and I can't think of
the last one. Yes, I know what you're talking about. The fifth one. Yes, we should set us up.
Oh, Javier Bardem.
Yes, that's him.
He was in No Country for Old Men also.
Yeah, but Javier Bardem just plays that dark, evil role in this film. I like that. I like there's a couple of cool. This one has a couple of cool gadgets. It also has, I believe, this is the last on-screen appearance for the actor from Wolfen, who's the main lead actor. I can't think of
Albert Finney.
Yes, Albert Finney. I believe this is his last role in a movie because I think he passed away after this movie or during it. I can't remember, but his character is called Kincaid in this movie. This is how I knew who Albert Finney was from this movie. It's hard. I like the opening for this one as well because it's like Bond gets shot and you think he dies, but he doesn't. But
he doesn't.
Yeah. I also like Adele's theme song that she sung for this.
I'm actually not a big fan of these later Bond themes myself, but
okay.
At least it's not the one with Sam Smith.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That was No Time to Die, right? Didn't he do the last one?
No.
That
was Billie Eilish that did No Time to Die.
That's right.
She's so full of herself.
Smith did Spectre.
Oh, okay. All right. So my number 12 is, we've talked about this, is The Man with the Golden Gun. So Christopher Lee is up there for me.
That rhymed.
Yep.
Huh. Nice.
But like I said, a lot of these films now, from Russia with Love up until number one, are ones that I like the most, that I probably watched the most overall. But I definitely enjoyed this one. Actually, I thought initially when we started doing this, I thought this might be lower on my list, but I grew on to appreciate it far more than I initially had. Mm-hmm. So that now leads us to number 11, Jedi.
Okay. Wow, I'm still reeling from that. Wow.
From Alvin hitting you hard in the balls.
That hit me, dude. That didn't just hit me in the balls. That hit me in my anus. I mean, I was like, oh, wow. Okay. But my number 11 is GoldenEye. This is Pierce Brosnan's first outing as Bond. And I remember when I went to the theater to go see this, it's like, okay, the guy from Remember Still that was originally going to be in the late 80s as Bond, but someone had a different agendas. And when I saw this one, it's like, okay, this is a pretty good film. It's like, and like I say, it's good all the way to the end. I mean, you find out who's really the bad guy in this film. And it's like, wow, double cross. I mean, the funny thing is the brick comes laid at the very beginning, but then when you get into the middle of the film, it's like, oh, that's who it is. It's like, huh. And like I say, Pierce Brosnan is brutal in this first iteration as Bond. I gotta give it to him.
I was gonna with GoldenEye. I think this is the one that also introduced me to the Famke Janssen.
Fon Johnson. Yes.
I don't know how you say it.
Crazy hot in this film.
Yes, this before she.
I emphasize crazy because she's crazy in this film.
She is because she gets off on killing people.
And then also Sean Bean was in this one.
Yes.
Great actor.
And I think this is the first time, where we see him die multiple times after this film. He's just the one the go-to person to see get killed in something.
Number 11 for Colvin.
Number 11 is one we have talked about as well.
Okay.
I put.
Okay.
This was.
Wow.
Bond is little Nelly to me is like one of my favorite gadgets in all the Bond universe. When me and Walter we talked about this movie on the review. I think
it was good. I didn't make that stream because the way you two are gushing over this thing.
Well, I definitely was gushing. You could tell I was gushing over. You know why? So yes.
But I think Little Nelly just is a cool gadget. I wish we had more kind of stylish Bond tech for the movies, like more futuristic tech. I feel like this at the time was ahead of future technology. Because you had a gyroscope, gyrosphere or something like that is what it's called, gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Find out later that in one of the more movies, its spiritual successor isn't one of them. But yeah, I think the introduction of Blofeld was amazing for the time as well, because you have an amazing cast actor as Blofeld and Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, Donald Pleasance.
Donald Pleasance is so amazing.
And did we? I don't know if you mentioned on your when we talked about this. Did we mention that the guy who wrote the screenplay, Ronald Dahl, he actually wrote the screenplay for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? I don't know.
I can't remember if we did.
I can't remember if we did. I can't remember. But, yes. But he did. He wrote the screenplay for this, and of course he wrote the screenplay for that one. So the last one.
All right. Well, my number 11 is The Spy Who Loved Me. Roger Moore, Barbara Bach, and Carolyn Monroe.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you see what I have above it, you'll understand. But
I can understand. That's why I say that when Skyfall came down, it's like, wow, that just hit me more than I thought it would, But go figure.
Yep. So this is one of my favorites that I enjoy watching a lot. Obviously, for obvious reasons, as a big Carolyn Monroe fan. So.
Well, yes, Carolyn. Well, when you see her in the bikini, you'll understand why.
All right, so number 10. We're into the top 10 now, and Jedi, you were back
baby. And I gotta say, we're getting into hot spots of certain things, and some of these we have not mentioned, but some of we have. And this one I think we have not mentioned, which is For Your Eyes Only, number 10. Sheena Easton, yes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I saw this poster board, I just like, yeah. I mean, look, I was 11 years old, and when you're 11 and you see stuff like this, it's like, wow. To think, boy, to conquer something that's got strong legs like that, it's crazy.
It's true.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it's fine because I think these are pretty much the ones we like the most. So there's not going to be much like praise or dismissal that you'll get to. It's just where you rank them. Yeah. Olvin, number 10.
My number 10 is one we have also not talked about. I went with Thunderball.
Okay.
Introduction of Spectre is where the whole villainy organization of Spectre introduced in this film is wow. Amazing.
Sharks. We got sharks.
Sharks were in this, of course, as well. We had a pretty interesting villain actor in Largo. Turned out later, during the time of Octopussy, they did a remake of this also in...
Yep, which I didn't know was a remake at the time either when I first saw it.
And it's nothing. It does not count as a Bond official canon. So there you go. In case anybody's wondering, where's that movie? It doesn't make... We're talking a canon movie, not...
Yeah.
Not uncanon. But I think also this movie is one that I enjoy. This is one I definitely want to show Baroni at some point because I know he's never seen he's only seen like 3 of them: Dr. No, Live and Let Die, and
Living Daylights.
Daylight. So yes, this is one I want to show him a lot of them because I think he would like the universe of Bond and all the stuff. But yes, I think the Bond girl is a pretty good character in the movie as well. It's really a fun, watchable popcorn flick.
All right. Well, my number 10 we've already talked about, and that is Goldfinger.
Okay.
That's my number 2.
What?
She's still complaining.
That's my number 2.
That's your number 2?
Number
See,
2.
I don't think that's right, but we'll see if she stays by that because there's so many films that she hasn't really even thought about yet either.
No, I thought about them.
Okay.
I know what my number 1 is. I know what my number 2 is. I know what my number 3 is, and I know what my number 4 is, and I know what my number 5 is.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So that's my number 10. Now, number 9. Jedi.
Okay. Well, it's the one that Olin picked a few seconds ago, which is Thunderball. And she strikes like Thunderball. And you know what? This is the second Bond film to win an Academy Award for something.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm trying to think. So you'd have probably more knowledge than me, Jedi. So of all the Bond films, do you know of more during his time won any awards with some of those movies or not?
With Connery, just Goldfinger and with more. Actually, no. I mean, there have been some nominated. There've been some
okay, just never won. Okay,
but never won. No.
Okay.
Which is kind of that you would think they would have, but yeah.
Right. So, okay, so number 9 for Olvin.
So you and I are not on the same page.
Not yet, anyway.
You're getting close, though.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Is
9. 9.
Number 9
is The Spy Who Loved Me.
Good choice.
Okay.
This is one I really like the score for I like the skiing scene at the beginning. It has an opening, fun, unique, fresh opening. You gotta watch it, the opening, if you've never seen it, because it's really unique. I think that's a really good set piece of that movie.
Yeah.
The actor, I think you could have had that the composer been around alive still. He died like way in the 2000s and stuff. I can't remember his name, but
yeah.
I think he would have been somebody you could have kept around the Bond movies in order to do more stuff with him. Like, I think that's one thing that icks me with the Bond movies is right now they've got a set composer, in movies, but it's like when you had License to Kill and then others, you flip flop composers, think Bond, if you're composing music for Bond, you need to stick with one person and run them for a while and go through them. But
just to clarify something, John Barry he did the majority of the Bond films.
Yes,
his run. So, but I know what you're saying. I mean, it's like stick to one and leave it at that. Just like with Spielberg and George Lucas, they say stick with that composer, and that's enough for what the films you're doing. So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, number 9 for me, we've definitely talked about. It's the best of the Pierce Brosnan era. It's GoldenEye for number 9 for me. I think she's getting a cold.
Okay. Don't get sick over this, Neko. Man, it's not worth it.
Yeah, Christmas is around the corner.
That's right. Oh, and I should say, as I get my list closer, I'm in the good part right here. So, no, great. I'm sorry, great. So,
number 8, Jedi.
All right. Number 8 is one that I'm definitely pretty much familiar with in terms of what I like about it, and that is To Live and Let Die, which is like
now that was a moan. That was a groan.
Yeah.
To Live and Let Die.
That was a very unhappy groan about that pick.
I can tell.
I think the reason why it was unhappy is where she placed it at.
Why? It's lower or higher for on the list? I'm assuming lower. Or no, higher. It's got to be higher.
For who?
For Neko.
Oh, yeah, it's higher for her.
Okay.
Sure.
Don't
That's
worry.
okay. Again, this is just more about where you feel your favorites go. It's not really about like good or bad, really, I don't think.
Directed me into anger.
Okay.
Jedi's been doing that all night, so.
she just came out and said, anger. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Okay. She's going to turn into Hulk. Number 8 for Olvin.
Okay.
Yes.
We haven't talked about. Well, I don't know. We might have talked about I think we did earlier. This one is I put in number 8, The Living Daylights.
The Living Daylights.
I think the music to the score by Aha is amazing.
And I think this was John Barry's last Bond film to score.
Yeah. But this movie is amazing. It's like Anubis said before, and we both agree it's a 10 out of 10. Definitely must watch if you've never seen a Bond film. I would say that's a great starting point for any fans that have never seen Bond, because it's a first time Bond. It's got some really cool stunts in here.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool action pieces, like really cool villains. A lot of villains in the movie. Nothing more positive I can say about it.
Truth be told, I should say this real quick. I think I liked him better in Flash Gordon than I liked him in Bond. Just saying.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, he was good in Flash Gordon, but I still like him as Bond. Like I was, again, with all the negative press that he got because everyone wanted Pierce at the time. It's like, I don't know, like I went in with actually doubts and then turned out loving him as a Bond. Like he's like my second favorite Bond. So it's really kind of crazy how you can come away with different opinions about what he should have been versus what he turned out for me anyway. My number 8, we've talked about this, obviously, is Thunderball. That one's at number 8 for me.
Yeah. Mediocre.
Mediocre?
Above mediocre.
Above mediocre. Mediocre plus.
Above mediocre. Okay.
Okay, so we already talked about this one. Obviously, I do love all the sharks, the pool, all that good stuff. Number 7 for Jedi.
Okay, we already talked about this one, so when I mention it, we can pass it on. It's Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah. 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 Well, apparently not for me and Olvin because we have it way down the list.
I mean, really, look, that shows that you have an opinion and you know what you like and what suits you well. That's all.
Go ahead. Is it mine?
It's your turn, sir.
Yeah, there's not much work in saying Diamonds Forever.
Spin the wheel. This was number 7, right? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Just check it.
My next one, I think number 6.
No, number 7.
Number 7 is this one.
Oh, okay.
That's lower than I thought you would have it.
Actually, it's higher than I thought you would have it. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't realize that.
Well, I know he really likes this film, so I was a little surprised.
That's the reason why he got. Okay, now I understand why he got. Okay, I got it. Okay, I understand.
So you're saying you understand the reason why Diamonds Are Forever is set up?
No. I understand why when I had this lower on my list, I understand why you felt some kind of. It's like I get it now. I get it.
This is like one of my. This is not the number 1 on my list, surprisingly. Neither is the next one, but I think this movie is really well done. It's Bond's first real love interest, like fall in love type interest, where he actually decides to marry her and the rest is history. But there's some really cool stunts in the movie. I think villains are cool. Blofeld and that Irma Bunt or character or something, I think that's her name, are pretty cool villains. I mean, and I like how Bond goes in disguise as a character also and infiltrates his Gloria, which is an actual real place where Blofeld's hideout is. Didn't know if you knew that or not, but that's an actual real place.
Well, this is one of the things I've learned about Bond films, that they always try to use real locations in doing their films, especially back in the days of the 60s and 70s. So it's like that's that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My number 7. You guys have talked about it, or at least Olvin has. My number 7 is Skyfall.
Okay. Well, at least it's higher on the list.
Yeah, it's one of the better Craig films that are out there, without a doubt.
I think my favorite Daniel Craig film is when he gets out of the ocean in his bikini.
Where he's wearing a bikini?
A Speedo is actually what it's called.
Yeah, he's wearing a bikini bottom.
I mean, I'm safe to assume you love the way his ribbed body and chest, and you just like, wow. I mean, just think about it.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's like, it doesn't even matter the story. It's just he's half naked.
It's total eye candy for the ladies. Which is
if the guys can crow over the girls, the girls can crow.
And I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
All right, number 6, Jedi, you're up.
Well, Neko should like me for this one because this is one we have not mentioned, and we just talked about this. Casino Royale.
Yes.
Daniel Craig's first outing as Bond. This one really.
That's the where he came out in his Speedo.
Yes, in his Speedos. He's look. This is a heterosexual man saying this, but he's coming out all wet and buffed. And it's like. I just thought to myself, boy, I really need to get into the gym. Seeing that.
That's what Daniel Craig said to himself when they're like, you have to be in a bathing suit. And he's like, fuck.
So whenever...
let me get like let me go to the gym first, and then they let him get to the gym, and they did whatever, and they shot that later, and he was like, I need to look my best if I'm going to be James Bond. So,
yeah. Well, you can keep it here for me because this is my number 6 as well.
Cool.
Mads Mikkelsen is a fabulous villain in this.
I mean, he is. And I would think the whole scene, I think the whole sequence with them playing cards.
I don't think I did my 6.
Is it?
Wait, Jedi then? Okay.
Yeah, are you number 6? I mean, you have number. Say you're number 6. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just tagged on with Jedi because his is the same as mine.
Okay.
This is my number 6.
Okay.
Ooh, I mean, it's okay, but I've got to question you a little bit. And live and let die.
I'm gonna hear it tomorrow on the stream. But I didn't now.
Died.
A part of her just died inside.
Really good. Okay. Wow.
But
this is definitely making shit interesting. Let me tell you.
Hey, look. You said it was going to be a good time, but you didn't know it was going to be interesting. Very.
Yeah.
But Live and Let Die is phenomenal.
It is phenomenal, but it's not number 6. Phenomenal.
All right, we're breaking into the top 5.
And you said Casino Royale. Did you want to talk about that for a sec? Or
I already did because I just tagged along with him. Okay. Number 5 for Jedi.
Okay, we're heading into the hot spot now, boy. We're about to get into the hot mix of this one. So, number 5, we mentioned. Sorry.
You guys already like desecrated my top 5 because you hate Timothy Dalton. So,
but you still love me, so that's all that matters. Anyway,
she still likes us all.
My number 5 we mentioned already, and that would be The Spy Who Loved Me, which I feel is like Roger Moore's. This is Roger Moore's best in my mind because it's such a grand scope film, and of course we mentioned Carol Monroe, in there, and like she looks. And of course, Barbara Bach. She looks hot as hell. Also, she's just badass,
gorgeous.
But no, this film here has one of my favorite songs in here, which is called "Spy Who Loved Me," and it's a good picture. It's just epic.
Marvin Hamlish, that's the composer for this movie.
So. All right, Olvin, number 5 for you.
Hit us. Just to speak, this was on my greatest list too. No, best. So,
the top tier, yeah.
My number 5 is Goldfinger.
Man talk, baby.
I love this movie a lot. It's one.
Oh, but that's not my number 5.
Rewatchability wise, definitely. I would say definitely rewatchability wise. I think the score is awesome. The characters, the music, the villain is a pretty good choice also.
All right, Missy, what is your number 5 Bond film?
No, I was just commenting that was my number 2 Bond.
No, it's fine, but what would be your number 5?
Probably Spectre.
Spectre? That high? Really? Okay.
Casino Royale.
I think it'd be Casino Royale.
I was going to say, it's not going to be Casino Royale.
Yeah. Because I would think that Skyfall or Casino Royale would be higher than Spectre for you.
So for me, it's like, no, I won't spoil it because we haven't got to number 1, but
okay.
It would be like my number 1, my number 2, the Timothy Dalton films, my favorite films from what's his face, and then
all right, well we'll come back. My number 5, License to Kill, Timothy Dalton.
Okay.
That's my number 3.
Well, we're not that far off.
We're not that far off. See, you're in tangent. See,
calm down over there. We're like this. We're like this.
It's like we're here. We're here.
Timothy Dalton is James Bond.
Yeah.
I will go out and I will protest and I will put up a picket sign that says Timothy Dalton is James Bond. He was amazing.
You know what I discovered the other day about the Dalton stuff, why there never was a third, is there's a book, and I found it about, like, there's a story about how he wasn't Bond, but like something to do with the contract was up or something, and the script.
Well, he wasn't, like I said, he wasn't really well liked. Like, even though the films didn't do horribly, there was just such a big resentment. I think part of it was because so many people were pushing for Brosnan at the time. Yeah. And when Brosnan couldn't get out of his contract with Remington Steele, they had to, it's almost like settling for somebody. But the fact is that Timothy Dalton was like an actually really good choice. Mm-hmm. But because there was just so much pushback, nobody could see him as Bond. And it's kind of like, it's not unlike Daniel Craig. People, when they heard Daniel Craig was going to be Bond, they did the same shit. They were kind of like pushing back on him. Yeah. And so I think it's just a matter of, by the time he got done with the second film, which was still good, there was, when Brosnan finally got released, I think the studio just said, we got to go out to Brosnan. We have to get him now.
Yeah,
we have to get him now.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's a lot to do with that, which is unfortunate for Timothy, because I thought he did a great job. I think he didn't mind leaving, because I think he was just tired of all the negativity about it all. So he was just kind of like, all right, whatever.
Nice. Yeah.
So that leads us to number 4, Jedi.
Did you do yours?
Mine was 5. Mine was the License to Kill.
Okay, you have License to Kill. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this is the reason why earlier this one hit me so hard, because Alvin said it. Skyfall. That's probably the best of the Daniel Craig's Bonds.
It's number 7 on my list, so we're not too far from me and Jedi.
And I just want to show you something real quick. It's funny. This film is okay. It came out in 2012, and of course, you know this.
Your full screen, so you can show it.
Yeah, this is just some stuff that there was done in the film, you know, where the helicopter crashes into the Skyfall mansion, you know, just give you an idea that like we use old techniques to create the stuff in this film, even though there was still some stuff that was done CG. But just wanted to share that, and that's why in the story was such a compelling one, because we really get the background of Bond, you know, at least in terms of why he feels so the way he is, driven the way he is, you know.
Right. All right. So Olvin, number 4 for you.
You can come, I was gonna say you can, yeah.
Number 4 is, we've already said it, brought it up. This one.
Which one is that?
Oh,
okay. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
Number 4 from Russia with Love. I think this is one that has a fun video game. I don't know if you guys are aware, but it has a video game with Connery in the leading role of the game, and even doing the voice of Bond. This is like past the era of Bond. He's like in his 60s, maybe 40s, 50s. Somewhere around there where he does Bond, and he still sounds like Bond. It's just rough. His voice is at the time of this video game. It's a really fun game. I definitely recommend anybody that's never seen the game to watch the cutscenes and stuff, because it also has Robert Shaw's character is in fact the main villain.
Yes.
They couldn't use Spectre's life name at the time, so instead of Spectre, the organization is called Octopus. And Octopus. Don't ask me why, but it's a really fun movie from Russia with Love. Has some really good action pieces in it, whether it be a boat chase on the water, and Bond's got the pistol and he fires it, stopping the Spectre troops from coming at him, or the helicopter, Bond versus the helicopter, and Bond sniping the helicopter with the sniper rifle. Seeing the movie poster, the helicopter in Bond running from it. It's such a fun movie. Definitely recommend it for anybody never seen Bond or Connery.
And don't forget that the scene with Robert Shaw and Sean Connery, the fight scene in the thing, that it's got to be epic on that one. So
yes, it is. It's fun to go back through and watch, like on YouTube clips or videos, all these fight scenes from Bond films.
All right, my number 4. Sticking with Dalton, The Living Daylights, which we've talked about.
Okay.
I will give that a thumbs up.
Okay. Yep. Thumbs up. Yeah. Do
that. Get down. What are you doing? Kitty cat. Damn.
I think you and I were like on the same Bond wavelength.
All right, number 3. We're heading back to Jedi. Top 3.
Okay, we named these ones already, and as I told you before, these are going to blow your. Well, Friday night. I mean, I know number 3 is not, but the last 2 may. So number 3 is Dr. No, which is the first time we see a Bond film, which is technically not actually the first Bond film. It was the original Casino Royale, but
non-canon.
It's not canon. So but this is the first time we see Bond in his iteration, and Sean Connery knocked it out of the ballpark with it. And I think he did an excellent job playing the rogue agent. And very debonair and everything. So
cool. I mean, I thought that Owen would have this one higher too, so I was a little surprised he had it the same place I did. But all about taste. Owen, number 3 for you.
Number 3, we have talked about it a little bit.
GoldenEye.
Okay.
Spontaneously.
Oh wow, boy. Okay.
GoldenEye I like a lot. It's one definitely gotta watch. I need to watch it again. It's been ages since I've seen it.
Well, at least you chose his best of the group that he had. So.
Yeah, that's not his best. The best one was with Halle Berry.
No. Yeah. GoldenEye is way better than yes.
But GoldenEye also has a fun video game on the 64.
Yeah,
in 64.
Video game. I want naked Halle Berry in a bikini.
Well, too, but
definitely recommend this. I definitely recommend this Bond scene, whether it be the tank chase scene, tank driving scene, which is a fun scene. It's one of my favorite pieces from a Bond movie. It's like rare to see Bond in a heavy duty vehicle running after. It's like Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, where instead of Indy chasing after, the Indy's in one truck, and it's like Indy, for example, Indy's in the truck, Bond's in the tank chasing after the bad guy. So a fun set piece moment.
Okay.
I think number 3 for me is License to Kill.
That's what you said. What was 4 though for you? Was it Dalton again or?
No. Yes. Living Daylights is number 4.
All right, number 3 for me. These top 3 will not be a surprise to anybody, but number 3 for me is Octopussy, of course.
Okay.
Octopussy would be 5 for me.
That's why y'all souls died when I said that was the lowest.
Yeah. I mean, look, even if you would put it like mid-tier, like Olven did, I would be like, okay, I kind of get it. But man, dead last over it, like, especially with Quantum of Solace, like.
He's giving Jedi.
Yeah, because I think like for me,
number 3 is License to Kill. Number 4 is Living Daylights. Number 5 is Octopussy. And then we get into the Craig stuff that I like, which would be like Casino Royale, Spectre,
Skyfall.
And then the other thing is number 25.
The other thing. All right. Number 2 for Jedi.
Okay. Well, you've been waiting for this, and now I'm about to really blow your minds, but you probably won't be surprised.
I know.
Are we the same number 2?
Probably.
We already mentioned it too. It's my favorite of Pierce Brosnan's films, not his best in my opinion, but I feel it is To Die Another Day.
No, I hate that movie. Sorry.
I didn't mind that one. That's the Haley Berry.
That's my number 2. That's my number 2.
She's had a little bit of wine tonight.
And I'm also very congested. So, and I took Sudafed. So
she's on drugs and everything. So,
so
she doesn't remember. She doesn't remember. She won't remember this conversation in 5 minutes. So.
I do like that. Okay, I like the Halle Berry one. That's the only Pierce Brosnan one that I like. I apologize.
I think Anubis needs to show her Goldeneye again, and she'll be like, "Oh, I like that one."
9 Out of Day is not a bad film. I had it at 13, but like I don't think it's better than Goldeneye for me personally.
Right? Yeah, I agree.
That's the thing. Is that you shouldn't, stick.
Yeah, but my number 2.
No, you can't give it yet because it might be mine, so you can't do it yet.
No, I don't know. I think you already had your number 2.
No, I haven't done it yet, but Alvin's up now for number 2.
Alvin, up the bat, baby.
I'm going last in rotation, so I haven't done it yet.
Yes.
Number 2 is out of left field. This one came into number 2.
Okay.
Well, I'll keep it right there because that's my number 2.
Oh, nice.
For your eyes only.
I think it has a strong villain for sure. The acting is on point with this one. I think the Bond girl is a hottie.
Yes.
I like the set piece where St. Cyros, where it's Bond has to grapple up the mountaintop. The church scene is really awesome, and I like how General Golgo in this kind of is an anti-villain in a sense because he's against Bond's country or culture or whatever in this one.
Yeah. No, this one's a lot of fun. I like the motorcycles in the snow with the spikes. I thought those were cool, and the machine guns.
Even Bond bobsledding in this one was fun. In the scene where Bond's getting chased by the motorcycles, there's a set little snippet where Bond's in a bobsled track and he's on skis skiing after a bobsled crew.
Well, he's running away from someone. That's what it was.
Yeah, they're all shooting at him.
It's fun.
And that was all real. That was all stunt performance and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because at the time, I don't think we had CGI'd all that stuff,
No, we didn't back then.
Number 1, Jedi.
So I think For Your Eyes Only was like my number.
Oh, what was your number 2?
Goldfinger.
Oh, that's right. You did mention that. So, all right.
He said Die Another Day is number 2, right?
For Jedi, yeah. So you're number 1, Jedi.
Okay. I said Die Another Day, number 2. Mine is, and me and Olvin talked about it before, You Only Live Twice.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Now, should I say why, or should I just make a melee?
A thesis written.
Yeah, go ahead. Because, I obviously wasn't that big of a fan, but why is this one your favorite?
It's a quick. I'll make it quick. It's basically because this was the introduction of because this is before I started watching Godzilla films, and this was the introduction of Miss Miyahama. Although Miss what's the other actress that's in here? She's beautiful too. But this was the introduction of her, and I'll never forget how when she raises up and you see her in this angelic looking, spectrum of herself. I'm just like, that will ever burn in my brain, because like I say, I was a child when I saw this film. And even like I say, everything else, I love and everything, but her was the thing that stand out the most for me, because it's like, who was this angel? I've never seen a woman that beautiful before. So seeing that just stands out, and knowing that she's in a Bond film, it's like everything else pretty much fits into place. I mean, yes, Donald Pleasance is a good villain in here, every other things, but in the end, this one takes the top of the cake for the Bond films for me.
Yes, I agree.
All right, number one for Olvin.
What is Olvin's number one? Oh,
that's a good question. What is Olvin's number one?
It's this one.
Casino Royale.
Cool.
Good.
I loved Casino Royale.
Casino Royale, introduction of Bond. His first movie as Bond in it. Daniel Craig's probably one of his best roles in the film as Bond also.
Yes.
You got an all-star villain role also in Mads.
Mads, yeah.
Mads is phenomenal as a villain actor.
Dude, I still cringe at that fucking ball crushing scene in this chair.
Oh my god, yeah.
Woof. Yeah. That just pains me looking at it.
I forgot about that.
Oh, you can. Oh, well.
Yeah. I don't have balls, so I don't understand. But yes, I forgot.
That's not what I was trying to insinuate. That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was trying to point out. No, it's not what I mean. And I wasn't even going to say that until you brought it up. And it's like, oh, well, there it is. That's the back.
Fine.
With that one. Okay.
Yes, it is really an awesome movie.
Baby.
My number one.
Baby.
Is the very first Bond film I ever saw at age 4 or 5.
Okay.
I know what it is.
Live and Let Die.
Okay.
Live and let live. It's my number one as well.
Yeah. Next time.
And see, I always love the opening of that movie, because when they sing the song and you see that black woman, where when the title comes up, her eyes just get. I'm kind of do it myself. You see it kind of like this, and then all of a sudden, go does that. It's like, wow. Yeah. I'm like, all right.
And that's the thing. Like, it's the theme is so cool. It's dark.
And there's like some kind.
Got Jane Seymour, very beautiful.
Love Jane Seymour.
Lapicoto.
Yeah, Lapicoto.
Yeah. Sharks.
Yeah, there's sharks.
That's always gonna be a theme with me. My favorites is the sharks.
The funny thing is, I would think this would have been higher on my list, but yeah, I would think of this be higher on my list, because this is probably the only blaxploitation version of Bond.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
True.
No, the one with Grace Jones is also blaxploitation.
No, not near as this. This one was really pushing it, but like they admit it and they were fine with it. So like, there's even like the cop, like it's so ridiculous, like just how
a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. So, but like again, it goes back to some of the stuff that Olvin and Jeff said about some of the chase scenes and stuff, dude. The bus scene, the boat scene, it's all crazy. I love this film so much.
And this was filmed in my neck of the woods, Louisiana, partially.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Solitaire.
Yeah, Solitaire.
That's right. And then, oh God, Jane Seymour was so hot.
Dude,
I have to agree. Yes.
You don't gotta tell me.
Right? Exactly. Because I think this was her first film, if I'm not mistaken. Coming out the box, he was only like 21.
Medicine Woman.
She did that about 80s, I think.
And also, in fact, you had Jeffrey Holder was also in this movie in Live and Let Die.
Is that why we got married? Because we both agree on the top number one James Bond?
Maybe. Sure. That's what you want to sell yourself on.
No, you two just gel very well. That's all that is.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we may not agree on Lord of the Rings, but certainly we agree on James Bond.
Do we want to tease upcoming content, or
sure? Yeah.
Or do we want to just end it right here?
I mean, it's
fine. We got time. I know tomorrow we're doing another Savants. We're getting back to the other stuff. I think Jedi, you're with us on that one too.
No, I won't be on you with that. Okay. I know Anthony will be on with that.
I forgot. I need to put him on the description. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's Anthony, me, Olvin, and Neko. As long as she's showing up to it. We're gonna be doing a review of E.T. 1983. Is that right?
E.T.
Yeah, we gotta finish watching.
I hope you're feeling well enough, Neko, to do it tomorrow with us.
I don't know if it's allergies or what, but she's just been congested a lot.
So congested.
It's a changing of the weather. That's all. The seasons.
Yeah.
So dry.
Yeah, got the heat on and all that stuff. So, as far as like other content that I've got, I do have AFA on Tuesday. Samurai is not going to make it, so I'll be hosting that with Rick Meyer. So be me and him doing it this month. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern my time. We'd be 5 o'clock your time for you guys. I'm thinking of doing a Lone Wolf with Dub episode if I get to it for the movie Chocolate. So I'll be putting a review out for that. Then come Wednesday, my Kaiju Spotlight that I'm doing with Kevin for Shimo from the Legendary Universe. And then obviously Ghouls of Midnight. Haven't really figured out yet what. I don't think even Tony knows what we're watching yet. So we have to get on the ball with that because neither one of us has made a decision what we're watching yet. But outside of that, Saturday I'll be joining Mr. Jedi there for his. Is it you doing it, Peter Jackson? No, it's Anthony.
No, that's is it Anthony? I thought it was. Actually, I thought it was. Is it Anthony or was it Kevin? I forget.
It's actually Anthony doing the Peter Jackson.
Okay, no,
yeah. So I'll be joining them for that on Saturday, and then of course I'll fill in stuff throughout the week if I need to.
We haven't even figured out in the next week what we're doing for Savants.
Yeah.
So we gotta figure it out. You want to go, Jedi?
Do you say Janet? Janet?
The Jedi.
What's that? Janet? I don't know.
What's up, Janet?
No. Well, outside of boxing with me, it's kind of funny you mentioned Peter Jackson's King Kong, and I will be joining up the next Friday with Artistic Lizard, which is, Brandon. We're going to be talking about Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Oh wow, cool.
Which is interesting because, wow, it's like two people are doing Peter Jackson's King Kong. That's kind of interesting. It's like the only intangible with that, As far as on my channel, I have nothing really big as far as early that month, but I know I will be doing my 30th anniversary of Heat sometime down the road, which I'm going to be talking about. I don't know who.
You want to know what the scary thing is? I've only seen that once. I was in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and revisit it. I've not seen it in forever.
Well, I mean, I saw it in the theater too. That's the interesting thing. Once in the theater, but I mean, it's just that kind of picture that you remember and just sticks in your mind. As far as that, I'm trying to think. Was there anything else? Yes, I did say at the end of the tail year, I will be doing either 30 or 20. I'm thinking it's going to be pushing. I'm pushing to 30 now because there's so many of them. My favorite comic book iteration movies, and like I say, it's going to be both a mixture of DC and Marvel because let's face it, not everything that DC made was bad. In fact, not everything Marvel did was good. But they share tangible where it's like, okay, you just make a choice and say which one is at the top of the echelon of your list. And somewhere around that time too, I'm going to be doing something pretty special. Which that's special too, but this one I'm going to really do something special in terms of talking about the most iconic Godzilla moments in film history. Because let's face it, there's so many of them out there, and I'm not just talking about the the Toho version. I'm talking about even the Monsterverse moments. There are moments in them movies that have such a feeling of, you think of the moments like that's so iconic. It was like iconic before you even said it was iconic. So I'll do that sometime like at the end of the month. But other than that, that's pretty much me from on my channel.
Cool.
For me, okay, I came up with a name for the movie talk show. So I've got a movie talk show coming eventually, where it's going to be go for the news, like whatever for the news. It's probably going to be recorded and on, not live. I don't want to really risk it with people because then it's going to be you got to cover this, that. People are going to get on my case. I got first thing though, intro. I got all the clips added into the thing that I make the intro outros for, so I'll be putting that together probably here this week. I came up, I've been playing with the idea for the longest time. Maybe me, Anubis, Anthony do like a show on here, like where we do a talk show. Maybe we look at movies like the Greek mythology, other mythology movie kind of films, kind of. And the funniest thing is the name that keeps on sticking in my head is Expedition Mythology. And I do not know why, but it sounds creative enough to go for the name. So, because you could do Clash of the Titans, with that show, you could do Clash of the Titans, you could do all those cool, nostalgic, and modern even movies. Like, let's say, for instance, you could do that upcoming Nolan movie, The Odyssey, in that genre as well, and that's one I definitely want to cover on Savants when it comes out. That is one that's like my number one right now for next year, on top of listing of movies. But besides that, the movie show I came up with this name, Popcorn Splash. I don't know why. It's just funny enough. It just came out of left field, the name. Mm-hmm. So I want to run with that and see where that goes. Let's plays. I'm probably going to use my intro for the video show thing for the intro until I make a proper intro for the video game stuff and do it that way. So yes, Assassin's Creed 2 will be the first Let's Play. So that once it gets the intro, I've already got the outro built. But once I get the intro built, I can put that together or start recording that. Probably the first one maybe next week might be out. We are doing Henshin Highlight, Henshin Revolution podcast still. That is my next project after I put the intro together. And also I will be doing Spotlight Delight with Anubis and Jedi and others. I've got Miles Morales and what's the character? I can't think of the character's name right now. The other one. But I've got two with Kamen Rider Geek. I've got Anubis with Maul. I've got Jedi with Dirge. So that'll be fun to look into that Star Wars character that not a lot of people know about. Henshin Highlight will also be happening. I'm taking your idea, Anubis, that you said for the podcast and doing it with two people. I did think of also, since this has been really fun to do the rankings and stuff with.
Brony says your intros are fire.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yes.
I just saw that comment. I appreciate it. But then I've been thinking about what movies would be fun to do a ranking over. And the next one that came to mind is the Rambo movies. I would like to do the Rambo franchise as another ranking. I love the Rambo movies a lot.
Okay.
There's one Stallone IP that I just fell in love with when I saw it. But I know also for Savants, ET is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If Neko's feeling well enough to do it.
She should be okay.
But then we don't know what's the week after. But yeah, let us know. Let us know down in the comments below what your ranking of the Bond films is. Like, do you like? Let us know your ranking.
Give us some thoughts. You think we're all crazy, or do you think we're right on target, or do you think that Jedi is definitely off his rocker?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
No, this was fun though. I enjoyed doing this. This was fun.
This is so fun enough that I want to do it again down the road with the Batman franchise, the Spider-Man for sure. I want to do. I don't know how far we can go with the Spider-Mans because I haven't even seen the animated Into the Spider-Verse.
Well, I would stick with like live action stuff.
Yes, for the live.
If you wanted to do like your favorite animations, that'd be kind of cool to do. But I would stick to like live action for like majority of the movie stuff.
Yes, for sure. I want to do. I'm gonna do that. I wanted to get interview with the Wolf guy eventually. Said, I mean, he went to Australia, so he's halfway across the world right now doing stuff with promoting the movie over there. So he's just been busy with that. I get it, I'll get out to him eventually, and we can set it up. I'm sure, but when I understand when people have movies, they want to premiere it all over the world. So I completely understand, and I'm going to give him his time. Yes, Henshin Highlight, Henshin Revolution, the start will be 2 people, me and Geek, bouncing back and forth over Kamen Riders, the Super Sentai now, which is not called Super Sentai. I can't remember the name that they changed the name to. So a lot of big news has come out in the world of Japan lately from what happened, what's going on over there. And then maybe for the specials, for the Henshin Highlight, Henshin Revolution, we talk Godzilla. I don't know. It's just an idea. But this has been Silver Screen Savants. This is our first ever special. So let us know what you think. Do you like this kind of stuff? Do you want to see more of this on the channel? Let us know in the comments below. But until then, we will see you tomorrow for ET review.
Yes.
Till then, peace out.